Yo, Inca, you want to come out here? All right. Listen and listen well. I'm going to say it once. I'm a part of an LC league. Oh, I've done this LC league a bunch of times, actually. It is known as the USL. I did Stuffle League, pretty sure. It's run by my good friends Charlotte and Ian, and they're great. So, wanted to bring it back, so we brought it back. USL time, baby. It's Little Cup. I had like a middle to end pick. I feel like I had a middle. But we drafted a really fun team. I want to talk to you guys about that, talk to you guys about one matchup, and then we'll jump right into it, because this is a kind of a catch-all video to get you all sped up on week 1 and everything that's happened so far. So this video will go out Friday, and then the battle, well, actually no, this entire thing will go up on Saturday. Sorry, everything will go up on Saturday. So this first part is for you guys to watch and see what I did with my draft, and then you get to see the second half, which is me versus week 1 opponent, which happens to be Trexo. You guys know Trexo, Jake. Yeah, he's really cool. And I think this is probably his first like real foray or like real journey into LC. So we'll try to give him a good fight. That out of the way, if you guys like this kind of content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out stuff down below. Jake's link will be also down below, because we do play in week 1, so I want you guys to go check his perspective on this. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So drafts are here. My team is right there, in the middle, towards the middle. GG, the Graveyard Gravards. We have Gastly, Bronzor, Yolu, Toadstool, Wooper, Paldean, Galarian, Meowth, Noibat, Barboach, and Clauncher. All of my mons are going to be named after files. So here's my team screen. So we have PDF, the Gastly, PNG, the Bronzor, JPEG, the Riolu, GIF, the Toadstool, a WebP, the Wooper, EXE, the Meowth, TIFF, the Noibat, Move or Mauve, however you want to say it, the Barboach, and Wave, the Clauncher. So basically I made a very generic last minute logo, which I will improve upon another day. And I drafted this team because Gastly is one of the best mons in this tier, no doubt. Bronzor is a great defensive unit. Prankster Riolu is Prankster Riolu. If you know, you know. Toadstool, and I want to say Barboach, I really want to try. I never really got to try Barboach any generation of LC. It's not one of those Pokemon I usually see myself using. And Toadstool is just Tentacruel, but brown. So you know me, I got to pick the Pokemon that fit me the most. Wooper, Paldean is realistically just Wooper, but obviously ground poison. And that definitely comes with a myriad of weaknesses and other things that I have to discuss concerning that Pokemon whenever I use it. But we did also have Noibat, Barboach, and Clauncher. And Meowth, if you know me, you know how much I like Meowths, and the Meowth Galarian is probably one of the more interesting ones, but I definitely will be looking forward to using it in this generation of Little Cup. Noibat is great. It's one of the few, the proud defoggers in this metagame. So I definitely want to get one, just depending on who I have to fight week 1, and obviously you'll notice that within the battle. But Clauncher, great Scarfmon, and a really, really heavy hitter with Water Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, gets Aura Sphere, it's really hard. In addition to this, we have bans obviously on the other screen, but it is free Terra type for the first season, so you can Terra any Pokemon you want into any type. We will discuss later on after the season's done if we want to ban it or not, how good it is, how good it isn't. And additionally, we may see Pokemon move up some tiers, we might see Pokemon move down some tiers, because I am also a part of modding for this league. So yeah, USL. So with that out of the way, I did mention we play Trexo. He is the Los Platos Palmos. He has Glimmet, Meowth, Gimmighoul, Buizel, Frigibax, Shroomish, Chardet, Palmy, and Wooper. I had to pick out a 6. I had Glimmet, Meowth, Buizel, Frigibax, Shroomish, and Wooper. They seem like the most LC of LC Pokemon. Chardet doesn't have great coverage. Palmy might come. It is definitely one of those Pokemon that is like, electric is still like a fun type in this format. And Gimmighoul, I don't know if it really gets anything, so I'm really not betting on it coming. Buizel's fast, Meowth is fast, Limit definitely gets just great hazard setup via its ability, can set up rocks. Shroomish is definitely an annoying Pokemon that gets all kinds of coverage, and Wooper's Wooper. If you've ever known anything I do LC wise, Wooper is definitely one of those Pokemon that I treasure a lot, but I wanted to try Paldean Wooper, and then I might revert back to my old Wooper ways, see how that goes. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead, stop right in to what I brought, because I'm going to be playing this game soon, so I want to show you guys what I brought to the game. So with that out of the way, we will get right into it. Obviously you're going to hear my game startup because, you know, I'll leave it here too, because I also have the team spread still. So I'm going to show you the Mons, at least the EVs. Choice Specs Gastly, EVLite Bronzor, EVLite Riolu, Choice Scarf Clauncher, Meowth.exe here. Yes, you are going to hear my game startup. I told you this. I just told you guys. And Noibat with the EVLite as well. But I like to do like a visual thing with the game at least, so that you guys can see everything. Like, I'd rather you guys be able to see the literal Pokemon on screen. So let's go ahead and do that. If this sounds as unorganized as possible, that's because it does sound that way. It's gonna always be that way. But here we go. PDF Art Gastly, great choice specs user here. Sidekick, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Trick. Gastly here is mostly meant to just basically tear apart Exo's team. The Glimmet, the Meowth, well really not the Meowth because Meowth outpaces us, but like Glimmet, Gimmighoul, nothing on his team besides Meowth can really take a Shadow Ball, and outside of that none of them want to take other hits. So choice specs was a really good item. I have Trick on here in case like I get stuck in a situation where I think he's going to switch into Meowth. I can easily trick him choice specs and take his Eviolite or whatever item he wants to have that time, and then I can hit him back with a move I want. And while yes, I'd probably switch out first just to see what's going to happen, it's more so a good catch to a bunch of Pokemon that would normally be physical. Weasel, Frigibax, I would guess most weak Shroomish, and then the aforementioned Meowth. Also Gimmighoul if it has an Eviolite, so I can give it that, because that would be really dope. But we are the Timid Nature hitting that 18 speed. Meowth is the only thing that outpaces at 19, so we definitely want to hit that speed tier and outpace. So with that out of the way, we have next is Bronzor, which is our Terramon for this week. I try not to plan too many Terramons, but Bronzor here, it has the Fire Terra type. We have the Psychic, Power Gem, Terra Blast, Calm Mind set. I don't think we're ever going to get off a Calm Mind, but if we can, we will try. Essentially with Bronzor here, Terra type Fire is mostly for Gimmighoul and Shroomish. I don't have a crazy amount of Pokemon that literally beat Shroomish at all, outside of Noibat, and not gonna lie to you, Gastly. And if you just switch down to something that simply is immune to my Sludge Bomb, then I'm kind of stuck dealing with Shroomish and Leech Seed and other things, and Spore realistically. So we do have this set. We are Fire type as well, just so that we can avoid Chardet. And I was gonna go for not like, what's the ability? Heat Proof. I was gonna go with Heat Proof, but I think Levitate's a lot better here for my Pokemon, just because in general Wooper definitely don't want to feel like getting Earth powered. And yeah, really do enjoy this Bronzor set, as it is just simple, but it hits everything I needed to hit. We got Riolu. Riolu here just has Bullet Punch, Earthquake, Drain Punch, Trailblaze, a really like standard-ish set, I would say. We have Inner Focus to avoid Fake Outs from Meowth, as well as just being flinched in general, so that's really good. But realistically, we can get up a Trailblaze against Wooper, maybe even Oko it, and then as we are +1 speed, we outpace Meowth and everything else on this team, so we have the rest of our coverage to hit everything else outside of, I believe, we don't Oko ever Gimmighoul unless we're like +1 attack for some reason. Shroomish doesn't die in a hit, but 2 Drain Punches should do it, and if it's later in the game and Shroomish is dead, then definitely we can get it done with. I guess Buizel won't die to Trailblaze, but we'll still get back health with Drain Punch. And Glimmet will die to Earthquake, but it'll likely be Focus Sash, but even then it'll probably be lead set anyways. I'm not that concerned. Speaking of leads, speaking of leads, Clauncher, our certified lead, Choice Scarf Clauncher here, outpaces the aforementioned Meowth, your Water Pulse, U-Turn, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Sphere. All I want to make sure of is that U-Turn turn 1. If that means Glimmet gets its hazards, Glimmet gets its hazards. I can't do anything about it. But we do have one way to get rid of it, but that depends on how things go. But Water Pulse hits everything for general good damage. With Mega Launcher will do exceptional damage. Dragon Pulse is just kind of there as coverage in case, like, I don't know, Frigabeck shows up. But then we also have Aura Sphere, but I'm pretty sure Dragon Pulse will do more because it's boosted by Mega Launcher. So that's mainly why we have that. Aura Sphere is also generally for Meowth, and that's really it, honestly. I mean, like, this is a pretty straightforward set, and Water Pulse is probably one of the most, well, at least water in general, Water Pulse on this is definitely one of the more spammable moves this gen. So we do have that. Meowth Galar.exe, we got Eviolite, we got Fake Out, Iron Head, Seed Bomb, Crunch. Fake Out's great, just to gain a little bit of momentum so I can clear my head about what I'm doing, just to check on damage rolls and check on other things. Iron Head, Seed Bomb, Crunch hit everything generally speaking. Charade is the only thing I don't think we hit super effectively, and Shrimish, but otherwise most Pokemon don't want to see this Pokemon ever. And I guess Gimmighoul, but like I would prefer being in front of Gimmighoul with this, but like this is mostly a Fake Out mon and mostly an Iron Head mon. The other two moves, they're optional really. Last but not least, we do have our Noibat, which is Eviolite as well, .tiff. We are Defog, Super Fang, Draco Meteor Psychic. This is mostly to get away hazards. I don't think we live a Glimmet hit because that's like base 105 special attack, but if we ever do, right, okay, we get off the Super Fang or the Psychic turn one, it either has a sash or it doesn't, and we defog. If I'm not feeling confident about Clauncher, or I just U-turn as it goes to rocks and I go into Noibat, defog everything away, lose Noibat, but then in exchange I go back into Clauncher and Water Pulse it and kill Glimmet, which is the important part here. But I don't know what scenario is going to happen. We do have Noibat here just in case we can get things right. If we don't, we do lose Noibat pretty much turn 1 and 3. So we'll see how it goes. But that's our team for this battle today versus Trexo. You can see another team down here, but you'll learn of what this does. But with that out of the way, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the battle here for the USL. All my other battles will probably be on Showdown. If this like does well, if this can get to like 100 views, then I'll upload like the next one and we'll just keep aiming for 100 views. And if they keep getting 100 views, I'll keep uploading them. If not, then it's clear you guys don't really want to watch this content. But let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this kind of content. If you want it more on console or if you want it more on Showdown, you guys let me know there. But also if you really want to see this content being uploaded, because this league is I think 9 weeks, so you'll get 9 weeks of content, and depending if I make it, playoffs. With that out of the way, let you guys in the battle. Peace. Hello everybody, today we're going to be fighting my good pal Trexo, and to explain you'll have to watch the beginning part, which will tell you what we're doing and what we're doing with it and everything else to deal with it, which is the USL, aka the United Stuffle League, which is ran by Ian and Charlotte. You guys know them, the good friends of the channel. It's a little cup league, and I pretty much explain everything in the beginning portion of this video, but just explaining it now. But regardless, it's a Little Cup League. We have a nice little draft. We're fighting Trexo in his Los Platos Palmos. It's a very interesting team. And if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and get started in a minute here. But with our team today, we have our Choice Specs Gastly, Bronzor with Eviolite, Riolo with Eviolite, Meowth and Noibat also have Eviolite, and Clauncher's Choice Scarf. That is likely our lead. What we want to try and do is get the game set to where Bronzor can win out with its Terra-type Fire. Otherwise, we're going to see and feel out the situation about what he wants to do today. But with that being said, I'm going to select our team. We already selected Arvin's team, so we should be all good to go. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see what he brought. He brings the Cardette, the Glimmet, the Meowth, Shroomish, Gimmighoul, and the Frigabacks. I forget what that thing's actually called. But I'm going to take a quick screenshot here for my own purposes to make sure that we have the team, which is good for us, so that I remember what he has. Also, just in case I need to write down for Leeway.wave, realistically, anything that's going to be leading off against this will probably die. So that's why I'm leading it mostly. And we're going to go ahead and get that locked in. But that being said, let's hope everything goes to plan. Obviously, all the way back here now. About anything about this, I don't have flip turn. I'm mostly just to hit really hard turn one, but we should be fine, honestly. Should be fine. So Trexo's gonna lead over Lil Nas Pets, which is the Glimmet, of course. I feel like that's an automatic lead for most people, because we do lead off with our Clauncher. Nothing really wants to take a Surf besides Shroomish, so actually I'm gonna U-turn this turn and see what he wants to do. I don't think he wants to lose his Pokemon off for it, but he also might just stay in, I'm not sure. So we'll see. I do not remember what that little demon is called. Gimme. Okay, he does indeed not switch, which is fine. It's really not fine. I have a steel type, I have a poison type, I have a lot of Pokemon that can come in here. I also just want to check for at least a little bit of damage rolls there. Might be Focus Sash, that also helps us. We have Defog, we have Psychic, so we're actually going to go into Tiff. Let me see how that goes. I really don't know what the Pokemon. Yeah, it's Focus Sash, obviously. It is going to Power Gym, which is going to do a lot, but we should live this. Oh no, we died. I'm an idiot. Okay. So first kill does go to Trexo. We do lose our Defogger, which is unfortunate. Which I mean, now I guess I can go into Gastly and Psychic, because he doesn't have a Dark type, so that's what I'm going to do. We are Spec, so this should die after the turn, obviously. I get limit. Kill. Killed my. Still don't know what that dragon thing's called. I'm gonna go ahead and just Psychic here. Easy enough. Go ahead and get this out of here. And since we are Specs, we are gonna pick up the kill. So good on Gastly. Did get up a layer T-Specs until we actually got rid of it with our Gastly. That's really nice. So really looking forward to that. But we will see what Trexo decides to do after this. I feel like we could see Gimmighoul, we could see Meowth, we could see really anything come in here, but because that Glimmet's dead, this becomes an easier match for us right now. Actually, T-Specs might still be up because I'm pretty sure we're Levitate, so this is actually low-key not fun. Only one Pokemon on our team, or two Pokemon really, can get poisoned, so we should be fine. But Gastly's still that GOAT, you already know what it is. Meowth is the only thing faster. We see Munch come out, which is probably going to be the Gimmighoul. Oh, we do see the Meowth come out. Okay. We are going to switch out into EXE. I don't want to lose much ground here, or really lose anything in this case. Damn, 3 of our Pokemon can get, not only 2, only the Riolu and the Klutz, and the Clauncher. Everything else is off the ground, or so. EXE is just going to take that bite, finds 5 damage there. We are just going to go ahead and fake out here. The Ghost on this team probably doesn't want to take a crunch, but is he really going to switch out? I guess he is. Oh, okay, Shroomish. Okay. We could fall asleep here if it's Spec Spore, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we don't. We are just going to go ahead and Iron Head here. I don't see why not. I'm pretty sure we are Tough Claws anyway, so we should be fine. We're gonna get off a nice chunk of damage. Are we gonna get a flinch? No flinch. We are gonna get Spored, which is unfortunate. It's probably gonna be a Leech Seed turn. In all honesty, not very fond of that one, but I feel like if we go PNG and we start setting up, we can win the game real easily. Terra Fire puts everything out to shame besides Charlotte. Kind of want to go into you, but then I have to Shadow Ball spam, or I have to predictably Sludge Bomb, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Iron Head here, honestly. I might as well burn a turn. It has Drain Punch, it only does half our health. We Speed Tie, which is fine. Okay, so next turn I can go into Gastly then. That should probably be my plan of action, since I've seen Drain Punch. Cool. Because if I leave this, at least it only burned 1 turn, I can go into this later for like Meowth shenanigans, or just go into it in general and burn another turn on a switch out, because nothing he has besides the Chardet, or even the Gimmighoul really, it really depends on what he wants to do. Gimmighoul showing up is an interesting one, I will say that, for all intents and purposes though. We are going to switch out into our PDF. Gastly, we are not going to see Drain Punch. We're actually going to see him withdraw and go into Munch, which is the Meowth. Okay. So that's interesting. I could double out again, but I think I have to no matter what. I think Riolu's a really fun play because no matter what happens, I think we end up in a situation where once we get off a Trailblaze, we're fine. Yeah, I feel like Meowth is going to be a late game sweeper though. I definitely need more damage going my way. I think I need to get Clauncher in a bit and start water pulsing things. When I start water pulsing things, it'll be fine. I'll go into .exe again. I can't really lose this Pokemon. Like I really can't. Because Gastly's really fun this game. It's like one of few Pokemon I really can't lose. So we are gonna lose Munch, or not. This is Munch. We're gonna lose .exe here, unless you wake up on the fake out turn, which would be really funny. But I think we're gonna lose this Pokemon here. Yeah. So his Meowth kills ours, which is fine, honestly. But now we know that at the very least it's fast and has bite, which not great, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. We're gonna go into our Clauncher and go for Water Pulse here. I don't see a reason not to. I think Shroomish coming in on a U-turn would be really interesting to see. Just because it'd take more damage, and he probably doesn't want to do that. We're gonna Water Pulse. I could Dragon Pulse for neutral, but I feel like Water Pulse is still fine. I don't feel like he switches out. He does. Is he calling your U-turn? What's he doing? He's gonna go into Gimme Ghoul. Okay. We are just gonna Water Pulse here. We do a bit of damage, which is really nice. We are poisoned. I do need this Pokemon for later. What does Gimme Ghoul do? What was they cooking when they made this? I could go into Bronzor, but I feel like if he has a ghost move, really not a fun time for us. I actually really don't know what this Pokemon does. I'm gonna Water Pulse again. Since I don't know, I'm gonna do it again. Because Riolu, Gastly, and Gastly, what's his face, could definitely clean. Okay, so I'm really glad it didn't switch out. We are gonna take a bit of damage. Good lord. I'm really glad this thing doesn't get Shadow Sneak though. So we are gonna probably die to this no matter what, which is fine. But I still get off really crucial damage because him letting his team get whittled down means that I get really crucial damage on things. Like Meowth still haven't taken any damage, but the fact that Shroomish is taking damage, Gimme Ghoul is taking damage, Glimit's dead, we're in a really good spot here. I do get the kill. Awesome. Clauncher kills Gimme Ghoul. I think it was a roll. Because, you know, if you know anything about this meta game, it is definitely a meta where the rolls matter a lot. And now he has to go into something. He either has to fake me out or he has to do something here. I'm pretty sure he has fake out, which will tell me he's not Eviolite or anything, but we'll see what he does. Because I'm Scarf, so I'll always outpace. So he has Faint. Okay, so he always has a priority move. That's fine. So now that Gimme Ghoul's dead, Chardett's the only thing preventing Bronzor from genuinely winning. So I could go Riolu and call a switch in, but I feel like actually Riolu might be the play. Now that I think about it, let's do that. Meowth killed my Clauncher. Making sure I write this down for statistics, because I also am technically a mod. I'm gonna Trailblaze this turn, I believe. I feel like he's switching out, so I'm gonna Trailblaze this turn. Because as long as I get the speed advantage, I can start sweeping up the game really easily. If his Chardet doesn't have a Eviolite, we'll be able to kill it in an Earthquake. But he is gonna Fierce Sights, which is not great. So 1, give me like 2 there. Okay, 3. Okay, 4. I should have Drain Punched. I think that was my mistake. I should have Drain. Okay, so we're gonna lose our Riolu here because it's gonna be Faint into this. But I am gonna Bullet Punch just in case. Just in case, you never know. I can get off damage still. Yeah, I should have definitely Drain Punch there, no cap, but that's my own fault. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Faint is higher priority. Okay, that's fine. So we do. This is not the way I thought it would go, but it is what it is. Meowth definitely pulling its own this game for Trexo. Fairy Swipes, Faint, Bite. Honestly, I don't really know how fast this thing is, so I'm gonna go into PNG and just go ahead and get my shit off right now. All right, we're gonna Terra Blast Fire because I take a bite, so it doesn't matter. This is really my last resort. If I can get rid of Meowth, Gastly flows through this team with Shadow Ball or Psychic. And that's the important part. I really need to get rid of this Meowth. So he's going to bite. We are going to take it. We take 4 damage. He flinched us. Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, come on. Come on, go away. It'll go away, bro. Come on. That stinks. No, that is so... God damn it, Trexo. All right. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this battle because of that. He does withdraw, so he doesn't know what we have. He is going to go into Shroomish. We are going to pick up the kill there. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, we Psychic, so I don't think we will. Yeah. Okay. So here's a 100% chance to hit this, which is, I guess, fine by me. Nope, he's going to Drain Punch. I'm going to Terra. Why didn't he Spore again? Okay. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and Terra Blast here. Go ahead and get him up out of here. We're the slowest, so no matter what he goes into, we will definitely not want to take the hit, but we will die. He's probably gonna go into Frigiback. I still don't know what that Pokemon's actual name is. Okay, well, now I can check. Oh wait, no, it's this and then this. Does it show me? No, it doesn't. But he is Dragon Ice, so that's really good to know. We can't Fire Move him. So we're just gonna Power Gem like I was planning to. Dragon Claw shouldn't kill us because we're Eviolite, so we're really good there. He is Life Orb. We are just gonna go ahead and see if we can take this out. We don't, unfortunate. Then we're just gonna do it again. The Bronzor. It's Dragon. I still don't know that fucking thing. I'm sorry. Well, this is my only chance to start spamming Sludge Bomb, so let's go. I'd hope if his EVs aren't correct, then I could win this game, but I'm sure they are. But we're just gonna go ahead and Sludge Bomb, because that's the only thing we can do. I think that's G's, but you know, you never know. Maybe his speed isn't all the way turned up. You never know with these kind of battles. Bite will definitely kill us because I'm pretty sure that's Technician boosted. So yeah, he goes into his Chardet shiny. Oh, that's a really cute shiny. We are just gonna go ahead and Sludge Bomb still. We do kill Chardet. Don't know. I really need to figure out what that thing's name is. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be outpaced. No, we outpace? Oh, GG's. Okay, cool. I thought we were being outpaced, but we actually weren't. Oh. Maybe I missed something? I'm pretty sure Meowth is naturally outpacing us, but maybe I'm wrong. But GG's at Trexo. Gastly cleaned up, thankfully for us. I thought this was a loss, but it's actually a dub. So GG to him. I definitely think I could have played that game better, and I really should have. But you know, it is what it is. But we're 1-0. You're the Graveyard Grivards are 1-0 +1. Had a really good game against Jake here. Maybe we'll play again sometime. I think we will, because spoiler alert, in the beginning of the video I did tell you guys this as well. But if you just skip to here, we are in the same division, so we will see each other again, and we'll definitely do another Wi-Fi battle. But thank you guys for watching. You guys like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out Trexo down below. He's a really cool guy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.